All right, guys, let's start this warm-up. Volunteer for number 1. And Logan. Actually, I like Logan. Logan, come on up. Let's see what happens. So, Logan, read the problem out loud real quick.
The area of a rectangle is 54x9y8 square yards. If the length of the rectangle is 6x3y4 yards, which expression represents the width of the rectangle in yards?
Logan, so what's important in that problem?
The expression.
So, underline it. Go ahead. Grab a marker. All right, what else is important? Okay, so it tells you the area, and it tells you the length, correct?
Yep.
What are you trying to find? What's it asking you to find? All right, so circle that too, or underline it. Again, guys, identify what the question needs you to find. Okay, it wants you to find the width. So, what should be your first step to doing this? Just to set it up.
Creating a problem.
So, what type of problem is it?
A division problem.
Behind this case, so even if we backtrack, what are we dealing with in the problem? The item. What is it?
The length.
The area of what?
A rectangle.
So what should you do first?
Draw a rectangle.
Yeah, draw a rectangle. Guys, when you have a geometry problem and it doesn't give it to you in the actual task, draw it out. Alright? Label everything you can. That's part of problem solving, drawing the picture out. And then labeling what you have. So you know the total area is that. And what's the length?
Oh wait, that's
So that's the area. Good. And then where are you going to put the area?
in the middle.
Yeah, go ahead. You can put it in the middle. Now, you said earlier it was division problem. How'd you know it was division?
Because you have to divide the area by the length to get the width.
Good. So set it up. Good job. Set it up. And again, guys, when you're missing one side of a rectangle and you have the total area, Logan's right. You just divide to figure it out. But again, in this case, we're not dealing with whole numbers. We also have laws of exponents that you have to watch out for. And this is the rigor that the EOC will show you. So again, guys, I'm trying to show you the problems you're going to find come June. All right, so when we divide, Logan, what do we do?
First you gotta simplify these.
All right, go ahead. So 54 over 6. What's that simplified to?
9.
Good. What about the bases? What do you do with the bases?
You don't you subtract this number from that number because it's bigger?
Yeah.
Okay.
So again, guys, laws of exponents, quotient rule, you do subtract. Also remember, you can also, if you don't want to remember a rule, you can just think, all right, I have 9 factors of x in the numerator, I have 3 factors of x in the denominator, and start simplifying them that way. So 9x to the 6th, y to the 4th. Good job. That's it. Lily. Well, question number 1. Again, guys, it's been a hot minute since we actually dealt with exponent laws. So since it's been a couple months, it doesn't mean forget what you do, but Logan did remember, you do subtract the exponents when you divide. If I were to multiply the exponents, what would I do with them?
Add that.
Good, you would add them. So again, just remember those. Any questions on 1? None, we're good? All right, number 2. Chloe, you seem unsure, but that sounds good. Let's do this. Number 2. And yeah, you can write on the TV, guys. You don't have to not write on it. Pick your color and start reading it.
You are trying to eat some delicious, ooey gooey, mouth-watering cookies before dinner, but as always, your parents told you when pigs can fly. Create a launcher that will actually shoot pigs and make them appear as if they were flying. You have your launcher in hand with pigs on standby. No pigs were harmed in the making of this problem. The equation that represents the flight path of the pigs is negative 4.9 t squared plus 39.2t. You want to know the perfect time to tell your mom, hey, pigs are flying. You decided this is when they're at least above 34.3 feet. What is the time frame that you have to tell your mom to look in the sky?
Alright, so that's a lot of words. What should you do first?
Set up our equation.
I mean, yeah, you can write your equation. So what is our equation?
34.3 equals negative 4.9t squared plus 39.3.
How do you know that you're setting it equal rather than finding the vertex? If you're finding the vertex, what would you see in the problem?
Min and max.
Good. And does it say find the min or max at all?
No.
So again, guys, since it's not asking to find the min and the max, it's going to be the other part of the quadratics, which is finding the roots. So go ahead, write it. And again, we're not setting it equal to 0 because we don't want to figure out when it hits the ground. All right, we're trying to figure out when it's at a height of 34.3 feet. That's the whole point behind this. And so if I'm going to start solving this thing, Chloe, very first step has to be what?
Subtract this from both sides.
Why are you subtracting from both sides?
So we can solve it.
But what's the whole reason for subtracting it? What needs to happen for the quadratic to be solvable?
We have to set it to 0.
Good, you have to set it equal to 0. So again, guys, when you're solving quadratics, make sure you're always setting it equal to 0. So go ahead. Good. And then from where? What do we do from here?
We set up the quadratic formula.
You don't want to try to factor that?
Oh, you could.
And do you want to try?
Not really.
So you just want to use the quadratic formula? What if I said the following? Let me check. What if I said the following? If you want to figure out if it's factorable, Chloe, what could you do first to make your life a little easier? Because those numbers are kind of awkward, right? And the only reason why it's not factorable is because what's not equal to 1 right now? Which coefficient? Yeah, that's not equal to 1. So, do you want to try to see if we can make it 1? How can we make that negative 4.9 equal to 1? What can we do with negative 4.9?
We can divide it all by negative 4.9.
Let's try it. Grab a calculator. I think there's one on the podium. So try to see if those other two numbers are divisible by 4.9. And again, guys, if you want to jump into the quadratic formula here, it's fine. But the quadratic formula is not the most efficient usage of your time if it's factorable. Okay?
This equals negative 8.
That's going to be equal to negative 8?
Mm-hmm.
And what about the other one?
And this one's 7.
7. So should we divide by negative 4.9 then?
Yeah.
Good. So divide and write your new equation. Write your new equation.
What?
Write your new equation.
Oh.
Yeah. Because again, we divided now. Once you divide, you have a brand new quadratic. It's still equivalent, it's just reduced down. Yep, you told me negative 8.
Plus 7.
Yep, equals. Good job. So, is that factorable?
Yes.
How do you know?
Because this is equal to 1.
What's
Yeah.
equal to 1?
Oh, it's 1.
So, if we're trying to factor it though, Chloe, what do you have to go through?
You have to do A times C.
Good. So, what's A times C then?
7.
And what's B?
Negative 8.
So, what two numbers multiply to 7 but add to negative 8?
Negative 1 and negative 7.
Good. So, write your two factors
Okay.
with your parentheses and your x.
X.
And again, guys, you could have done the quadratic formula, and if we would have done the quadratic formula, Garrett, would we have gotten the same answer?
Yes.
Yeah, we would have, but would it have taken a little bit longer?
Yes.
Yeah, it would have taken longer, guys. And again, that's the whole process is to be efficient on the EOC. It's a long test. It's like 3 to 4 hours. You want to make sure you go through it not as quickly as possible. Don't waste time doing math that's not supposed to be done that way. And so, x equals 1, x equals 7. Good job. Any questions on this? Going once. We're all good with it. Going twice. No one has a question. Alright, we're good. Good job, guys. You guys can move the other way.
What's the time frame you have to tell your mother to look at the sky?
Oh, okay. So, again, what does x equal 1 and x equals 7 actually mean in this problem? What is it?
It's
It's the time. So between 1 and between 7 seconds. Good job. Again, guys, the x values are the times in this. So you're going to want to ask your mom between 1 and 7 seconds after shooting the pigs up in the air. That's what you're trying to do. Questions? All right, you guys can put that away then. So to finish up today, again, guys, we're just going to pass back those quizzes. You guys will finish them up today, and if you've already finished them up, you guys can grab a Chromebook and start working on that Engage NY lesson 23. Again, it's lengthy and there's a lot of reading to go through it, but just chunk it, annotate it, and try to pull out the information that you need. And if you guys need help, obviously I'll help you out. Ian, what's up?
Is it on the Chromebooks or?
Yeah, the Engage NY guys, I didn't have enough time to print out enough copies for everyone.